and welcome to Let's Draw. So this episode is going to be all about the one only Erik. This is my little Lego figure of him. He is so very cute and adorable, and he is the star of the show because his POV story is out today. And POV story, it means a point of view story because it is The Opera Ghost, the beloved big ginormous classic. But it's told from his point of view, and it's also equally as big, but it's really, really good. It also tells of his childhood. I don't have a copy of the book just yet, but just imagine if this book is that book. So there you go. I'm very excited to get it and for everyone to read it. But let's put it down here because we cannot have this shadow here. Let's do that. I'm trying to light. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to draw this little guy. Not this little guy, but you know, the actual Erik. So with Christine, I traced an official picture of her, but this time I'm going to do it freestyle. So, where's my pencil? There's still a shadow on this. I didn't think this through. Oh no.
A few moments later.
Okay, I brought a not quite sharpened pencil, and we're at Christine, of course, with a little buddy down here. And I also brought the book that started all, the original Phantom, and Erik's mystery that came out months ago. So let's put these on top, and then there we go. That's much better. Okay, so how do you draw Erik? We'll find that out today. Okay, start with an oval. Beautiful stuff. All right, zoom into the oval. There we go. It's a little weird if people will fix that. And then, oh my gosh, do like that. It's kind of hard to get it centered though. Just erase that. Okay, and then he has a nose right there. And this is a little long. I guess I could use this book to see. Alright, it's not going to be completely accurate, but that's okay. And then he has a really cute smile. It's lopsided. It's kind of at one. Oh my gosh. It's at one side here. His left side, because he is left-handed. Although he is also ambidextrous, but. And then you want the ear on this side. He has kind of like longish, kind of thinnish ears. They don't really stick out that much. So there you go. And then we're gonna do his eyes last, but his tuxedo line there for the necky poo. And then there we go. We are going to do the bow tie. All right. So there's a line that goes up here, a line that goes up there. And then it goes down there, then it goes down there, it goes up here, it goes up here, circle, and then shade that in right here. It's kind of far away from me, so yeah, apologies if it looks kind of bad, but I can't zoom in with my eyeballs. So I'll fix it up. And then do a little line up here that goes from the bow tie to neck, and then it's kind of a thin line right there. Is beautiful. It's okay if it's a little thinner on this side or this side. You know, it is what it is. And you can see here the difference on his epilogue vest. You can see the bow tie is a little lighter color, and it's a little triangle for the collar there. And then it goes down a little less for the vest, and there's buttons. Yay, buttons! And then what we're gonna do here is go from the end of the bow tie down, and then like that. It's longer, of course. And then you want to do, oh my goodness, connect that there. All right, it still looks kind of bad. You do a squiggle right there, a squiggle right there, a squiggle right there. Those are the ruffles of his little tux. And then a line descends, and that is the buttons. There we go. Okay, I can also fix this up in Photoshop when I scan it in for the thumbnail. Well, I can just look through the camera. Why am I not doing that? Alright, there we go. I guess I haven't done this since Christine's. I need to do more Let's Draws. It's kind of a dead series on the channel. but I just like drawing on my own without the camera. Okay, and then let's erase some of these lines here. Like the lines on his mouth, around there. Okay, I think it's eye time. Alright, so his eyes are a little long, kind of like that, and they are, oh my gosh, they're spaced apart, but not like this spaced apart. Alright, it's weird looking at the camera in that, so I'm just gonna do it like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, a little crooked, that's okay. And then I have to make the line. You do a little half circle and you extend it over. And his eyes are smaller. You can see on the cover. It's kind of a more mature look for him, I would say. And then let's fix this. Fix this eyeball. I do have to adjust the eyes in Photoshop sometimes because it just looks a little funky. But you kind of want to match that. Oh, that's good. It's a little small, kinda. Let's just extend it a little more out here. Yay! And then what you want to do is a little kind of curvy line in the side here and then the other side. And then a circle in there and then you shade it in. And then the other side, you do a curvy line near the outside. Curvy, and then the other side you do that, and then you do the circle, and then you shade that in. That's pretty nice. And then he has, I mean, technically you shouldn't see his eyebrows, but you see his eyebrows. They're just little lines though, so line brows, because it looks weird without eyebrows. Line brow, yay! And then going to do his hair, but first erasing time. Erase some lines, you don't need them anymore. Hooray! Okay. And also gotta adjust this. This is why I am not tracing his official picture, because his thickness for the curls have changed over time. Not the curls, the locks. They changed. They used to be a little thinner, but I made them a little thicker. Maybe I can show you. Wait a minute. You can see here. See, it's a little bit thinner, kind of, a little shorter, but now it's a little longer. So there you go. That's evolution of your Erik right there. But my goodness, zoom in. Okay, so the top one here, you go a line, kind of diagonal, and then you just shade that guy. And if you wanna like color it in, you just do a whoop and a whoop. But then you do the other one the same way. And then you want to do one curling out in between his eye and his eyebrow, like that. And the other one kind of points to his eyebrow on the other side. You shade that. And then you connect them kind of. And I like to do a little triangle right there near the second and I guess the third and the fourth ones. But it descends like that, and you just do that, and there you go. And then you just kind of swoop it in here. You swoop until you reach his ear. Swoopity, swooty. There you go. And I like to rotate the paper just to connect all the hairs. It's okay if it's a little messy. It makes him cuter that way. But he looks really weird because he doesn't have short hair. It's kind of long-ish. As you can see here, see? There's a little hair, and there's his curl, which has become iconic. Even though, if you look closely on the original Opera Ghost cover, he doesn't have the curl. This is before he changed, before the big moments. So, kind of a little Elsa character growth, you know, the hair change, the show yourself. But first let's do the kind of swoopy down here, and it connects to the head, kind of like that, you know, okay, it sticks out. And then the curl. And there's a lot of eraser marks, oh gosh. But the curl here, you swoop it up like that, and then you swoop it back to the hair. This is a little swoopier than... No, I want to redo this. It's a little too swoopy. But you know, we got the right idea of it. Okay. And then you just swoop it down. And you shade that little guy in there. There we go. Okay, he's looking so cute so far. And then the mask. Oh boy, the mask. So it's kind of curved. And then you connect it to the nose. And then you bring it kind of down. And that's crazy. Not what we want today. No, no, no. Okay. We have to make it a little less curvy. And then a little more curvy on this side and try to match them. There we go. That's... it still looks weird. Okay. It still looks weird, but that's okay. Trial and error with this stuff. Especially with the mask and the eyeballs. But, okay. Not as down this time. And I guess... There we go. I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay. I'm going to touch it up. And then you'll see. The result is so cute so far. Ow, my knees. Rugbird. He's done. Yay. So this is Rewrite Erik. Kind of how to draw him. He is very, very adorable. And I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial filled with eraser marks. But there you go. This is how... I could not figure that out. That's okay though. He still looks really nice. And here he is. His Lego counterpart. You can kind of see the inspiration. Like the little hairs right there. I kind of tried to get it as best as I could. But he's wearing the tuxedo. So yay! So if you want... Oh, and here's Christine and them. Yay. So if you want to get Rewrite Erik's POV story, it's called Erik. The Opera Ghost Love... Nah. It's called Erik, the Opera Ghost's Love Story. And it is available as a paperback and also an ebook. The ebook is $4.99 and the paperback is $21.99. So feel free to buy those or even get it at your library. So it would really mean a lot if you read it and supported it and loved it or just plain liked it. Who knows? But I know you're going to have a really great time reading it. So, because I had a great time writing it. So, you can follow us on Tumblr, where we post a lot of rewrite stuff. And also, DeviantArt, Instagram, Threads, and our Wix sites. And also, our books. We not only have this POV story, but we have the mystery. And we have the big original, and we also have short stories. Amazing, amazing stuff. And I will see you guys in the next Let's Draw. Yay! Bye bye. So cute. Wait! I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. Brit, shit. 09, and the date is 9/20. No, what wasn't why? It's not 9/2. That's a 3. 3/25. Okay, now we're gonna end the video. Bye.